Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Georgina and I own a small business called Ivy and Twine, and we sell a range of hand-poured small batch soy coconut wax candles which we make ourselves, as well as a range of diffusers and soaps and lotions. And I wanted to start this YouTube channel as a way to offer help and advice for anyone who's thinking about starting up their own small business, whether that's candles or other handmade items, as well as so that for personal reasons we can actually document our journey as a business a bit more. We are doing so on TikTok, but obviously you are restricted to 60-second long videos at a maximum, so I just thought this would give us a bit more flexibility as to the kind of content we can create. So to give you a bit of background, we launched our business in September of 2019, and the story of how our business came to be is a little bit unconventional, but it does make for a nice story, so I will tell you it in a nutshell. So my husband and I got married in August of 2019, and during the planning of which I thought it would be lovely to have our own candles in our venue, not just to give the place a lovely scent but also for decoration, and also to give to members of our bridal party, like bridesmaids, mother of the groom, mother of the bride, etc. And ideally I wanted them personalised, which if you've planned a wedding you'll know that the minute that you say it's for my wedding things seem to cost a bit more, and the minute that you then say personalised it costs even more. And obviously that is fair enough most of the time when there's extra effort involved in making the products, which I now know, but at the time when we were looking at actually buying these candles from another business, it was going to cost a lot of money basically to get our own candles made and personalised. So basically I looked into this and looked into everything that goes into a candle: the wax, the wick, the vessel, the fragrance, everything. And I'm quite a kind of crafty person. I love baking, I love making things and everything like that. So I kind of thought to myself, well, how hard can it be? And it turns out it can be quite hard. However, I looked into all the ins and outs of making candles, as I said, joined forums and really got stuck into it. And I really enjoyed learning the process of candle making. And so I bought all of the supplies that I needed and bought a few different fragrance oils, which I then got Gordon to kind of blind sniff test. And luckily he chose my favourite one, which was our now Rhubarb and Plum Noir. And after a few weeks of testing I found the right wick for the candle and I was really happy with how it was, and then went and ordered my own labels from Avery, and like I planned we had them at our wedding in the venue, and we had loads of compliments from friends and family saying how much they loved the candles. So that was kind of where it all very first started. Now my husband actually owns a couple of art galleries, and one of those has a gift shop section in it, and he sells candles. So for a man, I guess you could say that he knows a fair bit about candles. He knows which ones sell, which ones don't really sell as well, in terms of fragrance and price point and all that kind of thing. So not long after the wedding he kind of said, these are great, we should sell them. I was just like, what? Yeah, so I didn't really take it seriously at first. I thought he was kind of half joking. But yeah, I suppose he did know a fair amount about candles to begin with, and obviously he knows a lot about setting up businesses and running businesses and all of that kind of thing. So he had kind of the business expertise, and meanwhile I was literally just learning everything that I needed to know and looking into different fragrances that I might want to do. And so it wasn't too long before I kind of said, okay, fine, let's do this, let's see if this is going to work, and here we are. Here is our Rhubarb and Plum Noir candle, which has actually become our bestseller since we launched, and we have various other different fragrances, but this is the one which is our bestseller all year round by far, and our customers absolutely love it. So as my husband Gordon has a lot of experience as a business owner dealing with suppliers, we decided that we wanted to go down the route of wholesaling our candles to begin with, i.e. getting our candles into various different shops around Scotland and eventually the UK. So that is why we actually decided to launch our business at a trade show. So we launched it at the Scotland Trade Fair autumn show, which in hindsight looking back is just kind of ridiculous, but I guess it was just sink or swim, and we just jumped right in with both feet and it went really well. We opened up lots of accounts, and a lot of the stockists who we landed at that show we're still working with now, which is really lovely. So after what I would describe as a whirlwind first few months of having our business open and landing about a dozen different accounts with stockists around the UK, whether that's gift shops, florists, farm shops, etc. Obviously COVID happened and the majority of them had to close, which was really difficult. And like a lot of small businesses, I think the scariest thing was we didn't know how long this was going to be going on for, whether it was going to be a few weeks, a few months. In the end it was the latter. It was a few months that our stockists were shut for. So obviously our sales were completely decimated after COVID hit and we got put into lockdown. But we rode out the storm, and honestly I think we were just lucky that we were able to continue selling to the public through our website, and we tried to step up our social media game. Obviously I had a lot more time on my hands being in lockdown, so like everyone I downloaded TikTok and spent way too much time scrolling on it, but after not too long I thought, hey, I might as well make a couple of videos. I've got a bit of spare time on my hands, so like I said, I made a few videos not really thinking that anything was going to come from it or anyone was going to see it. I think the first couple that I posted, it was literally like me, my husband, some friends, and that was pretty much it. But luckily in June we had one video go viral, and I think that's now been seen more than 7 million times, which is just mind-boggling. And we were really lucky to have that happen to us, because obviously we had loads of sales come in from that video, and a lot of the people ordering from us weren't just in Scotland obviously, but all around the UK, and many of them are kind of still ordering from us, you know, every month, every other month, which is really lovely. And we also got lots of customers overseas, so we had loads of customers in America as well as like Canada, Australia. So that was kind of like scary when that happened, because we didn't even have the option of international shipping on our website, and all of a sudden we had loads of comments on TikTok saying, how much for international shipping, how much to ship to Canada, how much for this, and we were just like, ah! We very quickly found out kind of an approximate price for that and made it available, and then as I said we got lots of orders coming from that, which was really, really cool. Especially as a business that had only been going less than a year, to think that our candles are pretty much all over the world essentially is crazy. So I would say that that really helped us kind of make it through those really hard few months until our stockists did start opening up again, and then they started placing orders again with us obviously, and especially on the run up to Christmas. I think it was really good. People were kind of remembering, you know, okay, the shops are open again, let's support our local businesses, more so now than ever. And obviously since Christmas we've been put back into lockdown, so it's kind of been a roller coaster of shops being open, shops not being open, and whilst our focus is still stocking shops around Scotland and the UK, we wouldn't have been able to grow our business to the point that it's now 18 months down the line without that massive growth on the retail side of things. And hopefully now going forward, when we do get back to a bit of normality, the two will just help each other out kind of thing. So I hope that makes sense. So in conclusion, I would say that for us, COVID and lockdown has definitely felt like a blessing and a curse in some ways. I realise now that as we're about 18 months old, we've actually spent more time functioning as a business within the realms of COVID than we haven't, which speaks for itself. We are honestly just so grateful for all of the support that we have had from our customers, our stockists and our suppliers since this whole thing has begun though. We definitely wouldn't be here without them. So if you're watching this and you're one of our customers, then thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. We really, really, really do appreciate it. I'm really excited for the future for Ivy and Twine. We have lots of things in the pipeline, including maybe wax melts very, very soon, which is very exciting. Stay tuned to find out more on that. But I think I'm going to leave it there for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe if you would like to see more videos about candle making and candle selling. I do have a few ideas for videos to make in the near future, but if there's anything in particular that you would like me to talk about, then please do leave it in the comment section below and I'll do my best to address those. Bye guys!